and the pain and anguish you put my mother and these other women through.
They lost loved ones at the hands of Anthony Sowell. Today, they faced him one last time.
Then Judge Dick Ambrose sentenced Sowell to die for murdering 11 women in his Imperial Avenue house. News Channel 5's Joe Paganakis is here with more on the story.
Leon, the death sentence came swiftly for Anthony Sowell today. Judge Ambrose spent an hour outlining the terrible details of the case, and after that, the families of the victims had their chance to tell Sowell exactly how they feel. Throughout the sentencing hearing, Anthony Sowell kept his eyes closed and remained motionless, never looking at the families of his victims, never looking at Judge Dick Ambrose as the final sentencing was read.
And therefore finds that the sentence of death shall be imposed upon the defendant, Anthony Sowell.
The families of the 11 victims and 3 women who survived Sowell's attacks then gave their statements, some forgiving Sowell while others continue to show their pain.
God have mercy on your soul, because I'm not no hateful person. I never believed in the death penalty until I met you. I never ever wanted anybody to die like that until I met you.
You will have to answer to God for what you have done, because you didn't give life and you had no right to take life away. But one thing I want you to know, I have to forgive you in order for God to forgive me.
When you are locked away, sitting and rotting in a cell, awaiting for your life to end, Anthony, please believe when it's all over and you're taking your last breaths, your very last looks, that is when, at that very moment, I want your eternal hell to begin.
I don't see any personal gain in any of this for any of us, you know, because everybody lost something today.
He deserves to pay the ultimate cost for his crime, to be murdered and lay helpless and lifeless like our loved ones did in that disgusting house. Thank you, and may your pacemaker stop and you die tonight.
Now, by law, Sowell's death sentence will be given an automatic appeal. A second appeal is also being filed by the defense based on some of the comments made by jurors to the media. And speaking of jurors, they were all in attendance for today's sentencing hearing, even though they were dismissed from the case earlier. More comments from family members and Sowell survivors coming up on News Channel 5 at 6 o'clock.